Good evening, I'm Camelia and this is KiniNews. The police officer who had assaulted a deaf e-hailing driver has been charged in court. The officer pleaded guilty and was fined 1,000 ringgit. The police officer who was caught on camera assaulting deaf e-hailing driver Ong Ing Keong pleaded guilty at the Kuala Lumpur Magistrate's court today. The court then sentenced the officer Muhammad Taufik Ismail to a 1,000 ringgit fine for causing hurt to the 47-year-old deaf driver at around 11:40 a.m. in front of the lobby of St Regis Hotel in Kuala Lumpur on May 28th. The charge was framed under Section 323 of the Penal Code, which carried a maximum penalty of a year in jail, 2,000 ringgit fine, or both. During the open court proceedings, Taufik apologized through his lawyer, A Ashok. His lawyer said the accused's earlier plea shows his regret and repentance over his actions, and he also wishes to apologize to the victim and his family. The lawyer added that the accused had from the very beginning given cooperation to investigators and also the prosecution. He added that Taufik came to the court today voluntarily to face the charge. Meanwhile, the prosecution had sought a deterrent sentence as the case is a public interest issue with wide media coverage. The prosecutor pointed out that the case has raised public concern over the conduct of the police. Magistrate Farah Nabiha Muhammad then imposed the fine, ordering Taufik to serve 20 days in jail if he failed to pay the penalty. Still on the case, Ong's lawyer said that the court proceedings brought some relief to his client. However, he said the sentence appears to be inadequate. The lawyer of e-hailing driver Ong Ing Keong said the charges leveled against the police officer who assaulted his client appears inadequate. In a statement today, lawyer Zaid Malik said to Ong the court proceedings brought some relief. However, he said the sentence appears inadequate as the perpetrator of the assault is a police officer whose duty is to protect the public and not to cause harm. He cited a Court of Appeal decision in the assault case of former Inspector General of Police Abdul Rahim Noor and said that it laid down the legal principle for cases of police officers assaulting the public. Zaid said the principle was that the courts must send a message of public abhorrence by coming down hard, and nothing short of a custodial sentence, even for a first offender, would suffice. This is in reference to the black eye Rahim gave Anwar Ibrahim in 1998. He was sentenced to 2 months in prison for the offence. Meanwhile, Zaid said Ong is grateful for the public support over the past 5 months in his attempt to get justice. Earlier, when met by the media outside the court, Zaid said they did not know Taufik would be charged in court today and that Ong could not be present to witness the accused plead guilty. The Kuala Lumpur Magistrate's Court had imposed a 1,000 ringgit fine on Muhammad Taufik Ismail, a lance corporal, for causing hurt to Ong. In conjunction with Malaysia Kini turning 25 from now to 30th November, you can subscribe or renew your Malaysia Kini package with 25% off. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to enjoy this exclusive offer. Moving on to FashionValet. The local clothing brand is under investigation by the MACC. This is over the 44 million ringgit loss in value suffered by Khazanah Nasional and PNB over their shareholdings in the company. The Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission raided FashionValet's office in Kuala Lumpur today in relation to its investigation into the losses sustained by Khazanah Nasional and Permodalan Nasional Berhad from their investments in the company. In a video posted on TikTok, the MACC said investigations were important as it involves the issue of public funds and is of public interest. It added that 4 locations were raided associated with the company today. Meanwhile, MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki reportedly said that the anti-graft agency had seized several financial documents from the Ministry of Finance, Khazanah Nasional and FashionValet. According to Asra Wani, Azam said they will be reviewing the documents as part of its investigation into the 43.9 million ringgit loss by Khazanah and PNB in their investment. On Saturday, Azam said that he had ordered anti-graft investigators to probe the matter, which he regarded as concerning as it involves the people's money. He said they have to investigate whether there was an element of crime involved or if there was any issue in governance. He added that the MACC assures that a comprehensive investigation will be conducted fairly and professionally. He also urged the public to allow space for the investigation to proceed and to avoid speculation or engage in public trials against the parties involved. Meanwhile, AMNO Youth wants the government to form a royal commission of inquiry to look into FashionValet as well as the National Farmers Organization. AMNO Youth has called for a royal commission of inquiry to look into the National Farmers Organization (NAFAS) for alleged cartel involvement in Khazanah Nasional Berhad's losses in relation to FashionValet. In a post on Facebook, AMNO Youth Chief Dr. Muhammad Saleh thanked Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim for his stern stand on these issues, where he vowed not to interfere or hinder investigations in his capacity as chairperson of Khazanah. He said profit and loss are normal, but when the funds come from public coffers, there must be a transparent investigation and the findings revealed to the public so that it can serve as a lesson for the future. He added that they are suggesting that an RCI is formed to look into both these cases. Akmal said whether it is FashionValet or NAFAS, if there are wrongdoings, nobody from these cartels that swindle public funds should be spared. Yesterday, MACC Chief Commissioner Azam Baki said it is investigating the FashionValet investment after it was reported that Khazanah and Permodalan Nasional Berhad's shares dropped by almost 44 million ringgit when the business was sold in 2023 compared to the amounts they spent in 2018. Meanwhile, MACC is also probing NAFAS, which is under the Agriculture and Food Security Ministry, over alleged cartel involvement in the distribution and supply of paddy fertilizer contracts. A past leader has hit back at those who commented on Abdul Hadi Awang's dream of meeting Prophet Muhammad. Ahmad Fadli Shari emphasized that no one is forcing people to believe in what Hadi had said. Past Information Chief Ahmad Fadli Shari has come to the defense of his party's president Abdul Hadi Awang. This was after Hadi had shared that he met Prophet Muhammad in a dream. In a post on Facebook last night, Fadli said when Hadi shared his dream about meeting the Prophet, who commanded him to strengthen the unity of Muslims, it's entirely up to others whether they want to believe it or not, and no one is forcing them. He described Hadi's recounting of the dream as just a familial sharing from a father to his children in past. He questioned what's the issue if his children in past choose to believe it, and also asked why they are so worked up about it. He further clarified that the story was shared in a family context during a program and it was not intended to elevate Hadi or for self-praise. Earlier, a video surfaced of Hadi describing a dream in which Prophet Muhammad visited his village in Rusila, Marang, and urged him to reconcile the disputes between Sunni and Shia Muslims. The video drew varied reactions, particularly from those who oppose PAS. While we are on the topic of PAS, a DAP leader has told the party to not just celebrate diversity during festivities. Here's more on that. Johor DAP Vice Chief Sheikh Umar Bagharib Ali said messages of multiracial, multi-religious unity like those expressed by past Secretary General Taqiyuddin Hassan in a Deepavali greeting should not be limited to festive seasons. In a statement yesterday night, he urged the Islamist party to instead fully embrace unity. Umar said if the past Secretary General's message is serious, there must be a holistic embrace down to the grassroots and not be just a sweet greeting during festivities. He said in the Malaysia Madani era, led by Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, PAS should leave behind racist politics. Unfortunately, he said this is not being done, as can be seen through the remarks of some leaders. Umar cited Perak PAS Chief Razman Zakaria's call for those with eyes, skin and blood like his to unite as an example. Previously, Razman, who had made the remarks in a rally, had denied that he was being racist. Not long after Razman's remarks, Taqiyuddin released a Deepavali message on behalf of PAS, calling for unity among all Malaysians, especially in the pursuit of truth and justice. That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Camelia. Thanks for watching.